Hey guys, welcome to Lowdown, your source for music, arts, and entertainment in the Akron area and beyond.
On this episode, we'll be featuring some interviews from local musicians, a music video, and a performance from right here in the Lowdown studio.
So strap in and get ready to listen because the Lowdown starts right now. Hey everyone, welcome to Lowdown. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Kamari.
We're going to jump right in and get to checking out our first package of the new semester. Our first featured artist is Maniac, a hip-hop musician from the Cleveland area. This is also our first package from our new team member, Kamari. So why don't you tell us a little bit about him?
So Maniac is a hip-hop Cleveland artist from my hometown. He is a singer, songwriter, and producer. He writes all of his own music, and he has an album out right now called No Sleep.
Oh, that's really interesting. Why don't you go ahead and hit it, Tanner?
My name is Stewart, aka Maniac. I come from a family of 14. I'm third from the youngest. I'm in love with music, been in love with music for a while. I have 3 kids, one on the way, total of 4, oh God. Very blessed though, very blessed. But yeah, it's just been a music head since I can remember. Producer, singer, songwriter, rapper, engineer.
How long have you been producing, writing, singing, rapper?
14, 15 years, maybe more. I started young, like middle school young.
Oh.
13 at least, 14. Everybody who heard it, they like the reactions was really powerful. So it's like, okay, I'm good at that. I also know how to draw. That's what I started with, but I'm good at this, and this can go further than drawing. Also, what you gotta have too much to do with drawing.
Who are some of your favorite musicians?
Oh, I knew that was coming. Okay. It's a long list. I'm gonna make it short.
That's okay. Let's do top 5.
Top 5? Okay. Eminem, Kumar D, Jay-Z, of course, Nas, Biggie, Pac.
All great.
Yeah.
Let's see. So in producing your music, do you write your own music?
Yes.
Yes?
You have to. Don't get me wrong, it's always good to get help, but when you want to do you, like nobody can tell your story better than you. So that's what I did.
Okay. So what's your writing process?
Right now I'm writing this second album of mine. It's a long process. It'll be done by April. But the writing process came from just writing. I never did poetry or none of that. I just wrote.
So what are some of the things you need to create this song? Either quiet or really loud?
No, actually, that actually comes from memory. I do that with memory. Like, it could be quiet, it could be loud. I sit down here and I just create, but it comes from the memory first. And I get it from there. I get ideas, I write it down, practice going over it a few times, and hopefully sometimes it comes out good, sometimes it just don't come out until it's ready to come out. Okay. Yeah.
So do you keep all those tracks?
Yeah, I got it. I keep everything.
Feed off of them later.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
So how long does it take you to produce a song?
The full song take me about 3 hours. Like, but if I'm producing, just making a beat, and that's all, 30 minutes or less.
Okay. So walk me through you producing the song. Like, what are you thinking? Where is your head at?
But when I produce, I think of the melody first. A lot of people, they just go in and create. I said, need to listen. I gotta hear it. Like how is this gonna come out? How is it gonna sound? But you get a melody, you catch a vibe with it. Some of them you don't. Some of them take time, and then some of them just get going like that. So you can produce any record. You just gotta have the ear for it.
Okay. How has COVID affected your music and your producing?
Strong. But it made me write more. It kept me in the house. You can't go nowhere, so what else can we do? So get out here and write or just start making beats. People, they can find me on Instagram, CTM_Maniac. I have Twitter at Real Maniac Beats. Facebook, Paris Stewart IV, or one of them pages. I got 3 different Facebooks, so I don't remember. My next project is this album, my second one, like I said before. Last Call is the one I'm doing now. It has 18 songs on it. I haven't wrote this many songs in a while, since 2010. But it's more of a story of, like, this is it. Not trying to get attention, but you either listen or you don't, because what comes after this, I'm not waiting around no more. I'm just going. So that's what this project is headed for.
Wow, Kamari, he said he's been doing that since he's a kid? That's kind of cool. Thanks for showing us.
You're welcome, no problem. Don't go anywhere. Lowdown will be right back after this.
Welcome back to Lowdown. We have a music video for you guys to check out this episode.
This episode, we're featuring the Michael Weber Show, playing their version of Somebody's Gonna Get Their Head Kicked In Tonight.
The original song rocks, but let's see how they roll with it.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Yeah, it had kind of a late Beatles vibe to it. I think whoever filmed this did a really good job capturing that energy.
Yeah, it was pretty groovy.
Don't go anywhere. Lowdown will be right back.
Now it's time to check out what Tyler has for us. Tell us what you found.
So, I found this guy through a group of friends. His brother, his brother's girlfriend, my best friend. His name's David Bays. He's an alternative musician who writes all of his own music. He produces it. He sings all of it by himself. Well, he plays with a couple of his friends. But he's also an acting student down in Dayton, Ohio right now. And he just released an album called Aspects of Adjustment. And I would say that most of his music is written basically based on a lot of life lessons that he's learned throughout his own life.
Interesting. Let's roll the interview.
Alrighty, my name is David Bays, and I'm a singer-songwriter from Cleveland Heights and in Dayton. I mostly make music with me and my guitar, and I'm also an acting major at Wright State University in Dayton. But I write songs, and I do plays, and hopefully film someday. I just love creating art. That's mainly what I do. Professionally, I started doing music in 2018. I released an EP back in 2018 that I recorded with my dad. I called it I Did It in One Day because we recorded it in one day. But I've been playing music, at least guitar, since I was in kindergarten, and I started writing songs in middle school. Yeah, he doesn't have much anymore, but he was definitely a big inspiration for me growing up because there was like always guitars around because of him. But yeah, he used to be a classical guitarist, and I know he's been wanting to like pick up bass recently. I just always loved it. I've been into music forever. Like, it's one of my favorite pastimes as listening to music, and going to concerts is like the closest thing to like a religious experience that I can get. I don't know, being around people who are all connected to the same song, or like all singing the same lyrics and at the same time, or they all love these lyrics for different reasons, but are all here at the same time just enjoying the music, is just like incredibly powerful to me. And I want to be able to give that to people. And I remember an early inspiration for me wanting to get more into guitar was I watched an AC/DC concert on TV, and Angus Young was playing a guitar solo for like 9 minutes and like rolling around on the floor and stuff, and I was like, I want to do that. Definitely. It's weird because I have influences in a lot of different genres. Some of my favorites, I think, like lyrically, I'm really inspired by Frank Turner and Tim McIlrath of Rise Against. They're some of my favorite bands, and I love their kind of like social messages and storytelling that they use in their songs. In the simplest terms, the album is about change and becoming a new person. In the long version of the story, I'm a cancer survivor. I was diagnosed with lymphoma when I was a senior in high school, and I went through chemotherapy for about 2.5 years. But the part of going through cancer that I didn't expect to be the hardest or the strangest was the adjustment back to normal life afterwards, because when you're literally kind of fighting for your life for 2.5 years and then you go back to doing normal problems and going to college and talking to other people, it's just a really strange thing I don't know how to describe, and I'm a very different person than I used to be beforehand. And the main theme of the album is becoming the new person I am and going back to normal life after going through chemo.
company in packs. I will not let go.
You can find it on pretty much any streaming platform that's out. I'm on Spotify as David Bays. I'm on Apple Music as David Bays. My social media tags on Instagram, I'm David Bays Music. On Facebook, I believe I'm David Bays Music as well. I'm making a TikTok right now. I'm trying to get with the times. On my Instagram, there's a link tree that should be able to take you to all the different streaming platforms that my music's on. It's also on Bandcamp. There's also some merch links on there too to get like t-shirts and stickers and such. But this is a physical copy of the album if anybody is interested after watching this. It's got a whole bunch of cool artwork that a friend of mine, Isaac Engel, did. He made a nice little art lyric page for each song, which he totally nailed. I just gave him the songs and he gave them like a listen and was able to completely nail a style. So yeah. I'll be on the lookout for new material I'm creating, and please follow me on all my little social media things. I think Instagram is the one that I'm most active on lately, so be sure to give me a follow, and if you like my music, to share it and post about it and give it to all your friends. It just really helps to have any word spread that I can right now. I'm not sure. I know I actually have plans to with a friend after I graduate at the end of this semester. The plan is to go to Columbus, and we're trying to start our own little production studio where we make theater and film and music and all sorts of things. Right now we're actually my friend and I that want to do that, Nick Martin, we're writing a concert for me right now where we want to plan it out actually like shot for shot to make it look visually really cool, something like Stop Making Sense we've watched for inspiration and things like that. So we're like writing our own little concert movie right now that we want to make. Be yourself. Bring your what makes you to your art, whether that be music or visual art or film or anything, acting. Just like what you are is what people want to see.
He really is talented. Thanks for showing us that, Tyler.
No problem. You guys stick around. We'll see you soon. To close out today's episode of Lowdown, we welcome James O'Connor to the Lowdown Studios to play his song, Black Cat.
Thank you all for watching, and have a great night.
Take it away, James.
Black cat calling out your name, jumping through a window. Oh, the Milky Way flows through your veins. Sweet thing, your arms as warm as sugar. Your stories in tiny whispers for the moon, and the reason you sing. She drips sparkles, I hear you're crying, it's screaming. How could we forget? These rooms keep whispering with the grieving sound of relieving. Gigi, if I
could go back home. A seed inside has died, and now we go where we both know that we cannot go. Sweet thing, tell me all your dreams. Well, dream, dream on, my dreamer. The worst of it is over. Here's my bouquet of clovers. I'm sure that you remember the moon, our lover. And she drips sparkles, I hear your crying. It's screaming. How could we forget? These rooms keep whispering with the grieving sound of her leaving. I'm James O'Connor, and that's the Lowdown.